Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a grocery haul and meal plan for a family of 5. So if you want to see what we are eating for the week ahead, then keep watching. So as I always say at the start of these videos, I have worked with Tesco in the past. However, this has all been paid for with my own money. I'm just saying that as part of the CME guidelines. I think you have to pay for it up to a year, so I should probably check how long it's been since I last worked with them. But I will leave the information down below for you so you can look at that and, you know, learn more. But anyway, as I've already mentioned, it is a Tesco grocery haul, so that's where we tend to shop most of the time because I like their online system, because we buy online most of the time as well. And the meal plan will be at the end of this video as well as in the description box below. So without any further ado, here's what we bought. So excuse the background noise because our dishwasher is on because we forgot to put it on last night, so it is a little bit noisy. But I'm going to start over here, and the first thing we've got is this massive box of Coke Zero. I wouldn't normally ever buy a bag or a box this big. There's 24 in here, but it was on offer, and what we're going to do is actually keep it in our conservatory because it's freezing at the moment. It's a really old conservatory and has no heating in, so it's almost like having a massive fridge. So they're going to go in there, and I just thought it would save us money in the long run. Then I also got some soda water to have with lime soda or lime cordial, and the kids also like this sometimes as a treat with some, like, you know, orange cordial or blackcurrant, that kind of thing, and they think it's like a special cocktail, so that I have got as well. I really enjoy this when it's ice cold. Then I also picked up some drawstring bags for our bin and also like our kitchen bin as well. So this is for in our bathroom and this is for the kitchen. I've actually been to B&M today and bought a load of cleaning bits, but I bought these from Tesco because I just find the quality is a little bit better. Then I have some tuck biscuits here for having with some dairy leaf spread for lunches and things like that, for like packed lunches as well. And then these are all like the store cupboardy bits. So we have some tahini, we have some chili flakes, and also some ground cumin. I have some of the Lee Kum Kee hoisin sauce again. This is so good, and I love having this in because I find loads of different uses for it. And I've also stocked up on some whole grain mustard as well. Then we have some roasted peanuts for a recipe but also for munching on. Then we also have some whole grain spicy Mexican inspired rice. Then this is like snacks. I've tried to arrange it a little bit better for you today. So Tesco going through some, like, it was on their website anyway, I'm trying to remember, like a 100-year celebration, so they put discounts on loads of stuff, which is why I've got quite a lot of these actually. But these are all like on offer. So I've got some bites, the chili ones. I've got some hula hoops puffed crisps. I've never had these before, or at least if I have, I don't remember having them, but again they were on offer and I thought the kids would like them. I've got some popcorn, we have strawberry bites which the kids love, saurine banana bars, Barney bars, we've got brioche, we have some Toy Story raisins because I thought it might, I don't know, make them a little bit more exciting, and then also some OTs which are basically like hobnobs. And then speaking of OTs, they were conveniently placed, I got some Quaker Kids OT mix up cereal. My kids just really don't like cereal, and I'm trying to find them ones that they might actually enjoy and eat because it'd be so much quicker in the morning than making like pancakes or whatever. So these are 40% less sugar and also sources of fibre as well. So that's all like the snacks and stuff for the kids. Then over here is like bread and frozen stuff. So we have a garlic and rosemary flatbread. We have some mission wraps. These are great for lunches but also for a recipe that I'm doing this week as well. I have some of these looked a bit fancy and dreamy, and so they are spicy tomato and herb red pepper pitted, and they're really soft and like chewy feeling, so I bet they're going to be amazing. We have a white toasty, sesame bagels, and then this is all the frozen stuff. So again with that like 100-year thing, these were on offer. So I got 2 pizzas, so there's a pepperoni and a margarita for the freezer, and they were only like £1 something each, so really cheap. These I got, I've seen these around, we've had these before, but I don't always buy them because they are quite expensive, but they're sustainable cod fillet and they've got peas and sweet corn inside them and they're fish shaped. So I thought as like a little freezer like saviour really, you know, like on one of those days where you're in a rush or you've not planned properly. Thought we would have those in for the kids. Then we got some Quorn nuggets, because if you've not had them before, they are even better than the McDonald's chicken nuggets in my opinion. They're so good. And then these I'm really excited by. They had like a really good reviews on the Tesco website, and they're the Good Life Falafel with lemon, cumin and coriander, and I thought they would be lovely both for a meal that we're having this week, but also as they're frozen they will last longer. Can have them for lunches and stuff in, like, you know, a pitta like this. So that'll be nice. That's all the frozen stuff, and then I'll take you over to everything else. So over here is all of like the veg and the dairy and the meat or anything else I'm not shown yet basically. So we've got 2 loose broccolis, and these cost me £1.50. Then I got 2 loose avocados because they were on offer and it worked out cheaper than buying them already pre-packaged, although these have been put in bags for me by whoever packed my shopping. I've got some Maris Piper potatoes, Nightingale Farm peppers. I have 2 red onions. These were only 27p, and then 1 single white onion which was 11p. I just like to buy what we need rather than waste it. I've got 1 lime here, and then I've also got 2 sweet potatoes as well. Then we've got a cucumber, 3 carrots or 4 carrots for 33p, and 3 parsnips for 66p. Then we've got some jacket potatoes for lunches, strawberries, coriander, flat leaf parsley, 6 bananas like I always get every week, although I should probably buy about 80 because Stan's obsessed with them. They were £1.09. Blueberries, I've got some dairy triangles, a big pack of 16, so these will be great for packed lunches because they stay like together, and I can just give Bill a little knife and he can do it himself. With some crackers, I've got some olives here, so this is olives with garlic and chilli. There's a huge tub and they don't go off until the 31st of January, so they should last us a while. We have some sprout, we've got some cottage cheese with onion and chive, excuse the dishwasher in the background. I have some hummus. The Sabra one is amazing if you've never had it before. Cathedral City extra mature cheddar was on offer, so I picked one of those up. Gala apples, because kids are loving apples at the moment. We've moved on from pears and now it's all about the apples, and we also have a massive apple juice because of that, because Bill asked for it. We have some pepperamis. The kids have never had these before, I don't think, but again these were on offer and I thought they might be a nice snack to try and good for Bill's packed lunch. Back bacon here at the back, so unsmoked, and then also some Wiltshire cured ham, a nice big pack. It doesn't go up until the 24th, so that's good. Cheese strings were on offer again, and again my kids love them. And then what have we got down here? Gosh, sweet corn and quinoa bites. I've wanted to try these for ages. I first saw them in Morrison's and I thought, right, I'm going to give them a go, because you get quite a lot in a pack, and they were about £2 I think, or something like that, or maybe £1.50. I think they might have been on offer. Reduced fat coleslaw, 12 free range eggs, and then these I was going to send back because there were 2 queries with my dates. One was with the sprouts, but they're fine, and then there were these and I got 70 of them because I thought, oh, they'll last ages, the kids really like them, but they go off on the 13th, so I was like, oh, can I send them back? And he was like, I'll knock them off the price because that's a ridiculous date for how many there are, but keep them. And I was like, you being serious? And he was like, yeah. So I got these for free because they said they can't take them back, so they just throw them away anyway, but it says that you can freeze them, so I'm going to take out as many as I think we will eat for, like, you know, up until the 13th, which is in 3 days, and I'm gonna freeze the rest. And I feel like we're quite lucky now, so maybe that's a tip if you ever like have an issue like that when you order a shop. Good one to know. And then I got eggs, I told you that, didn't I? And then I also got some roast in the bag butter basted chicken. I'm going to use this for a roast dinner, but also harvest the leftovers as well. Although I have to say, this cost a £5 and I bought it out of convenience because we've got plans on Sunday, but they are so much cheaper in Aldi, and it was quite shocking. Like, I swear the Aldi ones are like £3 or something, so it's worth knowing. And then the final thing that I picked up were these, and these are chicken thigh fillets, and they're skinless and boneless. So that is everything, and then I will run through the meal plan with you now. So that is the end of the grocery haul part of this video, and now on to the meal plan. Now I typically buy for like the weekend and then ahead, so we will normally do the grocery order on a Thursday, it gets delivered on a Friday, and then the fridge and the freezer and the cupboards and that kind of thing are all nicely stocked up ready for the weekend. I find that works best for us, and yeah, I will go into it now. So we're starting with Friday, and for Friday's meal we had sticky hoisin sausages with sesame mash and peas for the kids, and we actually had a takeaway because we were very sleep deprived and grumpy. So if you're wondering why we eat separately from the kids on certain days, it just depends on the activities that they're doing really, or what we've got on, or whether we fancy having like an indoor date night when they're in bed and we eat separately. It just depends. So on Friday it's jiu-jitsu, that's why the kids eat separately from us, because they wouldn't last otherwise. Then on Saturday we made burritos with leftover chili from the week previous. So I made a huge batch of chili as we had some friends over for a games night and we had loads left over, so I froze it and then defrosted it and made it into burritos, and we had like avocado, sour cream, extra cheese and loads of bits like that, and it went down really well and obviously stretched our food for a lot longer. Sunday we had a roast chicken dinner and just the usual really, like parsnips, roast potatoes, that kind of thing. I always find like it's a really good way to get loads of veg into the kids, and I am particularly partial to a roast dinner because it just makes me think of like being a kid and what Sundays are all about, if that makes any sense. Monday we had Quorn nuggets and homemade chips and salad, just because, as I mentioned, I'm going to keep going on about it because literally all my life has been recently, but our youngest has been teething and it was just a really easy and simple meal to make. I had spinning that day, so it was nice to just like stick that in the oven and we didn't really need to think too much about it, and it was really good actually. Then on Tuesday we had a West African style chicken and peanut stew. It was almost like a curry really. It was really nice. We had it with rice and we also had some flatbreads as well, and it was just creamy but in a really different way to say using coconut milk. The peanut butter really added to that, and I felt like the recipe wasn't too complicated either. You know, sometimes when you make a curry dish or a fragrant dish like that, there's a lot of ingredients. I personally didn't feel like this was too many and it went down really well with all of us, so I can definitely recommend trying that one. And then last night we had falafel bowls and the kids actually ate at my mum's because it's swimming on Wednesdays and it can all get quite hectic otherwise, so they ate there so they didn't get too hungry, and then we came home and, as I mentioned, had falafel bowls, and these were just really yummy. We had like 2 different types of falafel. We had a parsley, tomato and red onion salad, there was hummus, there was olives, there was pita chips, and it was just really tasty. So I would definitely recommend having one of these for lunch or like as a healthier meal, like an alternative in the evening, because it just went down really well. And obviously depending on what you buy and, you know, checking the ingredients, it's actually a vegan dish as well, so it's always worth looking into. And then finally tonight, to keep it simple because it's Beavers tonight, we're all having a family meal of just some pizzas with some coleslaw and salad, and that will go down really easily. But I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, because I do these quite often. I will leave the playlist down below so you can look through them if you like. But other than that, have a lovely rest of your day, your evening, whatever you're up to, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!